walk a mile off in my Air Force. I went from old school shit to drop top Porsche. You couldn't walk a mile off in my Air Force. And you ain't seen what I seen. I can get 100,000 in these Sean John G. I went from
Yeah, Jeezy said it first. Jeezy said it first back in Thug Motivation 101. I'd be like running it in these Nikes instead of the Air Force Ones, but it's the same type of deal. And yeah, when it comes to me, I electrify like an electrical eel. I had to double up on it because, hey, when you have a life like mine, it's nowhere close to the ordinary you see. And yeah, I choose to be out of the ordinary nowadays. You see, I could fit in, I could blend in, but hell, I didn't fit in back before, and now I got something to show. Like, hey, I'll just go with my flow instead. And I rap more than I socialize. And sometimes, most times when I socialize, I end in M rhyme, and peeps be like, that was a good verse you just laid out. And I was like, I was trying to have a conversation with you, for heaven's sake. But yeah, I already know what I'm about. I don't even do that on purpose, you see. But when you were hacked like me, like, and it's like the worst of it, and you'd be like, I ain't gonna fucking waste my fucking hand cramp into it. I'm just gonna torture my brain and go a little loony with it and just save it all up in my brain. And yeah, it's like it's a terabyte, no, like 1,000 terabytes up there. Because hey, back in the day with the science fair, I remember Einstein saying this: we only use like what, 30 to 40% of our brain. No, it's less than that. But I was referring to, if you're a space cadet, AK star, being like me. And see, I took that as a challenge. See, and I just started fucking working my ass off and reading and training my brain. And next thing you know, man,
I went from old school shit to drop top Porsche. You couldn't walk a mile off in my Air Force. And you ain't seen what I seen. I can get 100,000 in these Sean John G. I went from
yeah, Jeezy said it first back in Thug Motivation 101. I'd be like running it in these Nikes instead of the Air Force Ones, but it's the same type of deal. I'm using all of my brain, and I unlock those psychic powers and everything else I'm not going to give away. But hey, if you're a close one of mine, aka my family that I put first, my SSC movement, my family till hearse, you know I was psychic since day one, since as far as I can remember. Back in the get-go, you see, oh wait, most of my 80s babies' friends are either dead or in the penitentiary. So the recent ones kind of have an understanding about that, but I was always the talker, and it was always in one ear and out the other with the rest. So nowadays I try and be the listener, and it's hard not to interrupt, because when you refuse to shut the fuck up and just flow all the time, like back in the day, I'd be like flowing like the flow of a creek into the next week. But hey, now it's like I'm flowing all these waterfalls, and they meet, and it ain't in no creek, it's in a lake, like Kamloops Lake, nah. Somewhere much more magnificent than that, like the lost city of Atlantis, to be floating in there with that. But my belief is Atlantis was just another planet that collided here, because hey, even our marijuana comes with a different planet, you hear? And hey, it goes back to genetics, it goes back to DNA strain. I'm an AB positive lyrical genius, man. That means I got vampire blood. I can take your blood, but you can't take mine unless you're as stellar as mine and you're AB positive too. But I've met a lot of other dudes that are AB negative, you knew. And if I was AB negative and not AB positive, I'd probably end up like Dexter, you see. But back in the day, I was running it like Dexter just as much, see. Because I was in the dark just hustling to get by. And hey, this is my life, no word of a lie.
I went from old school shit to drop